Hi, everybody. For those of you who may not know me, I am Janelle McKinney, and I am currently a Ruby leader on our team. And I've been wanting to do this since like the beginning of January, probably before that, and I'm just gonna jump on and do it. My hair and makeup's done today, which is not normal for this mama. So I have notes in front of me, I'm ready to go, and I'm super excited for 2019. So, I first want to start by saying, hi, if you're new to our team, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here and you're joining us. If you're not new to my team, then you probably know my face by now. So, hi, what's up? And I love you all. I wanted to start by some goals for the first thing that we should talk about for 2019. So that is your first 4 loyal customers. Our rule is that when a new year starts, so now we're into 2019, it's January 24th, so everyone should have or should be working on 4 loyal customers. These are 4 customers that you are going to keep for yourself. There's dogs in the background, at least the kid is sleeping. So 4 loyals you want to keep for yourself. This will open, oh my gosh, I can't talk. This will provide you promotions. So maybe you're not quite ready to hit your first promotion or your second or your third, but if we have bonuses available, you have to have 4 active loyal customers every single year to be able to promote for those bonuses. So like right now, if you're going from distributor to executive, go for it, do it. There's never been a bonus for that. So if you're wanting to promote to exec, then either keep them for yourself or give them away, but you have to have 4 loyal customers. So my personal rule is the first 4 that I get in January, I keep them for myself. And then after I have my 4, I spread them out through my entire team, wherever people need it, where I need it for volume, etc. So 4 loyals every year. I personally, like I said, I just keep them for myself unless I am so close to promoting. Like I said, if you're going from distributor to executive, executive to Ruby, and you can fill that volume, great. If not, keep them. After you have your 4, then spread them like love. Let the blessings flow within. Sorry, I'm really awkward on video, I feel like. Okay, so number 2 that I want to talk about is a couple of my sideline sisters went to go see the Made for More movie, and so I'm going to be taking a little bit of my girl Rachel Hollis. Here's her Girl Wash Your Face book. It's like my Bible. She has a new book coming out in March that I think is called like Stop Apologizing, which should be like a memoir for myself. So I'm excited to get that too. So I'm going to take a little bit of what she talked about in her movie and her Rise conference and kind of applying towards It Works. So that's going to be kind of the next part that we're going to talk about. So when we were sitting there for this Made for More movie, the name itself just speaks volumes, that you are here because you're made for more. You're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. You're tired of dropping your kiddo off to preschool or daycare and then going to work and not seeing them until 6 p.m. I once had somebody join because they literally wanted to have enough money to send their dog to doggy daycare. Whatever is in your heart that you know you are here for more. I am tired. I'm so tired of living paycheck to paycheck. That's why I joined this job. That's why I joined this side business almost 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in April of 2018. I was a teacher. I worked, teacher hours, but if you're a teacher, if you're an educator, you'll know you take stuff home. You take the burden of these adorable children home with you, their parents. It all just sits on your chest. And it's all there all the time. And I loved it. I love it. I miss teaching. But then when I had my kiddo, I didn't want somebody else to teach him. My husband's in the Air Force. I'm not kidding you. I think if I would have continued to teach, our marriage would have fallen apart. It wasn't good for our family. So thank God I had already started with It Works. I was making extra money. I stopped living paycheck to paycheck. And then Adam and I sat down and said, why in the world would we send our kid to daycare when your teacher check will barely cover it? What's the point? So I stayed home and then I just poured into my business. And I'm not saying that transition from being a full-time teacher and working a side biz to being a full-time mom and making your side biz like your full-time thing was easy. I'm not going to say it was. It took me a good 4 months at least to transition from just staying home with this precious baby and trying to figure out a new norm. But I knew in that moment that that's why I started this when I did. I started this working full-time. I just told myself that God had something else planned for me and I didn't know what it was. And I will be really honest with you, now that we have Miles and he's 2.5 and I'm pregnant with baby number 2 and we're going through things with Miles like sensory processing disorder, and I take him to OT, speech, and preschool. And y'all, if I was a full-time teacher, I couldn't do that. I couldn't pour into my kid the way that I needed to in order to help him grow and develop. And I'm going to try not to cry because I hate crying, but pregnant me is like, ugh. Anyway, so the Made for More movie just made this all more relevant. And I know that in 2019, my goals have gotten bigger for myself. My dreams have gotten bigger. So now I have to set my dreams and my goals and my aspirations higher than I ever have before. So I'm going to go into a little bit of what Rachel Hollis had said. She said at the end of the movie, there's a recipe for success. And we have, I feel like, lots of different recipes with It Works. We have our steps to success that are proven to help us promote, proven to help us make money. Those are set for us by the company. So what can you do to be successful at home, doing this as a side gig? What do you want? So there's 5 pieces that she had told us. So I wrote them all down, which is why I'm going to look at my screen because I won't be able to remember all of them. Okay, so the first one is your physical environment. So one of the things that really resonated with me is she said you need to find a space that you are comfortable, confident. We literally just moved our office. Like, my husband had his own office. Here, I'll show you. So here's his desk. Ignore this one, we're selling it. So here's his space, and then right over here now I'm in the corner because we're getting ready for baby's room. So you have to find a space in your house. Is it on your bed? Is it on your couch? Where are you going to get more stuff done? I'm not gonna lie, I sit on the couch all the time and watch TV, but that is not where I'm focused. I am focused sitting here. There's nothing else in here that's going to distract me. Sometimes I close these 2 doors and just set a timer, and I give myself this physical space for me to work in. Now, some days, if you're working from home, that's a heck of a lot harder. So like every Thursday, I will usually go and meet 3 or 4 of my girls that also do It Works. We're all sideline sisters, and we meet at a bread co. So it's totally focused on us and our team, and the 4 of us can sit and collaborate together. And I swear it's like this power hour or 2 that we're sitting there having coffee and just pouring into one another. And for some reason, like I don't know, it's like my soul just ignites on Thursdays and it like fuels me for the rest of the week. So find a physical environment that you will be able to work wherever that is. Number 2 is your personal environment, which at first I was like, what does that mean? Don't worry, Uncle Rachel explained it. So your personal environment is really, it's all about you, your person, yourself. So am I going to be able to sit here at this desk if I have 10 loads of laundry downstairs? No. Am I going to be able to sit here if I have, I don't know, 2 kids screaming, the dogs are fighting? Some days yes, some days no. So how do you get yourself ready? How do you get your personal environment, yourself, totally in gear for your business? So one of the tips that she had given us, which is amazing, she said you need a playlist of at least 10 songs that no matter what mood you're in will pump you up. Like if you are sad about, I don't even know, if you're sad, depressed, your anxiety is up, you can't change that situation at that exact moment, but you can physically, personally make yourself feel better in that moment. So I started like songs that I love that just pump me up, and no matter where I am in my own head, just helps me escape. So some of them are funny, don't make fun of me, but like Toxic by Britney Spears. How can you be upset with anything else or think about anything else other than like that song? And I know that's a horrible example maybe, but Lose My Mind by Brett Eldridge is another one that's on my playlist. Chandelier, I don't remember what her name is at the moment. It's like 3 letters, like Sia, C-I-A, is that it? S-I-A, whatever her name is. So like I just found songs for me. They're probably not your songs. I'm probably weird. But at least 10 songs that no matter what your mindset is will completely free you for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, whatever it is that you set that space to, and you set your personal environment. So what is going to help me focus? What's going to get me rearing and ready to go? Pick 10 songs. This was her suggestion. And like whether it's like you rock out to them or Mozart classic, I mean, whatever it is that helps you get out of your own head, because let me tell you, I'm in my own head all the time and it's so annoying. So physical environment, personal environment. Number 3 is your community. So usually, like I said, I'm here by myself. I'll have music playing when I work, or sometimes I just need quiet and I just like zone in. Like I said, other times I meet girls at Bread Co. So surround yourself with people that inspire you. So that also goes into like your personal development. So I'll be the first one to say I don't always do it every day, but I try to just pick one of my favorite leaders and go and find a YouTube video, or it doesn't even have to be an It Works leader. I know a lot of people like, what is his name? Is it Eric something? I have his book somewhere. He wrote oh my gosh, I should have been more prepared. Eric Wolf, I don't know if that's his name. But anyway, find Rachel Hollis. Go listen to Rachel Hollis's podcast. She has it every morning on Instagram if that is something that will help your community, like your sense of self. Go and follow somebody that inspires you. Surround yourself by people that you want to learn from. Another tip that she had given in the movie was that you need to find a mentor. And of course she's like, how do you do that? How do you find a mentor? Like, it's so easy. They say, go find a mentor. Go just find this person that's going to fuel your fire. And how the heck do I do that? And she said, hello, Google, like Google University. It's like, I don't know, that should be like a Rachel term. Fuel your fire. Type into Google, top network leaders. Type into Google, top It Works leaders. Stephanie Dunn and Denise Walsh, or I could think of a million. Some people that I plug into from our own team and people surrounding it are Lauren Casamatis. She's the one that got me into this business. Allie Antonacci, Amy Spence, Amy Gamlin. I could go on and on with the people that we literally have at our fingertips, that are on our team page all the time. So think about that community. Find a couple people that you like to mentor. Go follow them on Instagram. Listen to YouTube videos. Think about those people that help you inspire yourself, fuel your fire, and give you that sense of community. I'm always here if you want to chat, if you want to talk, if you want to Zoom, whatever it is. So that was physical environment, personal environment, community, morning habits. Y'all, this is one of my goals for 2019. I am not a morning person. I think Miles is late to preschool every single time I drop him off. Maybe sometimes 2 minutes, maybe 5, maybe 10. We're not morning people. I'm a night owl. But one of the things that we learned in the Made for More movie is you have to have some type of routine in the morning. Everyone that you hear that is successful has something they do daily that helps just kind of start their day on the right track. So is it that you make your protein smoothie in the morning? Do you drink your cup of keto coffee like first thing when you wake up? I really like to drink collagen in the morning, wait a little bit, and then have some coffee. Whatever it is, like, make a morning routine, some morning habits. Right now I try to wake up before Miles, but I'll be honest, sometimes he's my alarm clock. It kind of depends. But I try to have a few minutes in the morning just so I can physically get myself ready. Like I said, I actually did like hair and makeup today, but that was a total fluke. But I always wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, comb my hair. I always put a little CC cream on just because it makes me feel pretty. I mean, but that's a routine for me. I make my morning cup of coffee and then I pray to God that I can do those 4 things before Miles wakes up. So I need to be more diligent myself about my morning habits and my morning routine. I'm pregnant, so right now I have a bowl of Cocoa Krispies while I let the dogs out. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but it will change once the baby comes. I'll go back to all my fruit smoothies, etc. So make morning routines that make sense, that will help you get ready into your day. So a morning routine that you have, it can be whatever you want. Maybe you shower in the morning and you turn on the 10 list that will help get you pumped for the day. Maybe you plug into one of your leaders while you're listening in the shower on your way to work. I bought one of those Bluetooth waterproof speakers for my shower, and I do it at night. I'm a night person, but and when I'm showering at night, I will either catch up on videos that I missed, or I will plug into somebody that I want to listen to. In the morning, I like to rock out while we're kind of getting ready and breakfast. And then in the car, I will absolutely listen to a leader, some type of personal development that I need either at the moment or something just to refresh my memory. I've been doing this, like I said, almost 5 years, but I still learn something new almost every day. So habits. So your recipe for success, here it is again. Your physical environment, so where you are physically at. Your personal environment, which is you yourself, how to get you in that mindset to get you focused to work. 3 is the community that you surround yourself with. So find leaders that you like to follow, mentors, etc. Find a morning routine that you like to follow. And then the last one is your habits. So what are your habits? So I'm going to apply this towards it works. Before I physically roll out of bed, I open my phone. If I had to pull on Instagram the day before, I will look to see if I need to message anybody. And then I will start a post right then. Sorry, baby is like kicking me like crazy while I'm talking, so he or she is geared up and apparently fired up along with me. So I open my phone, check my Instagram, check my Facebook message, make a new post for Instagram right then, and I usually put a new poll up on Instagram. And I do that before I get out of bed because once my feet hit the ground, there is no telling what's going to happen on my day. Whether it's Miles waking up, the dogs need to be getting out, Adam's coming home from work, and I'm getting up. So that's a habit that I have. Other habits, like I said, kind of go into that routine. Are you listening in your car on your way to work or on the way from work? Maybe that's what helps you, kind of zone out after the end of the day. So what are the habits that you can apply towards it works? And whether that's messaging 5 to 10 people every single day about this business, that's how you're going to promote. Is it asking 2 people a day to do a host-to-post for you? So find habits that go into your day, and this is where I think your 6 list would come into play. And since we're talking about that, so I have my January calendar up for my new It Works planner. And again, I am working, guys, I'm a work in progress. So I started to do, like, here are the things I need to do today that have to do with life in general. And then I put my 6 list underneath it. And whatever I don't finish this day goes on to the next day, but I make it number 1. So like I was supposed to send out samples on Monday. My day got crazy. I didn't do it. That's no excuse. top of the list on Tuesday. So just what habits do you have? Think about how they can help you be successful. So that was her 5. Physical environment, personal environment, community, morning routine, and your habits. So think about those 5 things and how you can do those every day to help you be successful. One of the last things I want to talk to you about, since this is the beginning of January, is what are your personal goals? Going back for what you are made for. You're made for more. What do you want to achieve this year? I'll give you a little bit of background for me. I've wanted to hit diamond. I've gotten close to hitting diamond, and then it like falls apart. And I wasn't sure what I was doing wrong, or if it was was it me? Was it whatever? One thing that I really love from this movie is that I used to sit at exec and go, okay, I'm exec. I want to go diamond. Like, let's do it. Let's go diamond. But there are steps. There are steps that lead up to diamond. We have them. They're in your charts. But I was so focused on going from exec to diamond that I felt like I was failing. So then I started to kind of take a step back. And again, this was in the Rachel Hollis movie. That's a huge leap from exec to diamond. Now, I'm not saying you can't do it. People have done diamond in 30 days. Those people are amazing. I want to kiss their feet. Is it doable? Yes. But for me, I have to go through the proper steps and channels in order to get there. So the first thing, if I'm a distributor and I want to get to diamond, I'm going to go to exec first. So I'm going to do everything I can to get 2 people under me and help build them, help grow them, and I'm going to become exec. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is to go Ruby. So Ruby is where I wanted to be when I started this business. And I should look back and see how long it took me to hit Ruby. I don't remember how long. I'll have to look. Within the first 6 months, I think. Maybe 8. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. But then you want to hit Ruby. And this is where I'm currently sitting. Because, y'all, I have come so close to Emerald and so close to Diamond. But I was missing steps. I personally can't go from exec to diamond. It was just like, it's like my mind couldn't wrap itself around it. So, okay, you go from distributor, you go to exec, you hit Ruby, you are constantly pouring into your team, you want to hit Ruby, and then you go Emerald. You go Emerald, you help all these people, and you go to diamond. These are the steps that I was missing. I was trying to go from exec to diamond. That's huge. Like, it was overwhelming to look at this chart blank and see where I needed to go. Now, these are my old charts. I totally need to print new ones, which is on my goal list today. But that is what's going to help me hit my goal this year, is instead of looking at this overall vast goal that I have, I'm going to do piece by piece, and I'm going to pour into every single step that there is. So I'm currently sitting here, and I could be a stronger Ruby. I could be. I absolutely could be. But this is the boom time. So I know that in January and February, I'm going to be a strong Ruby and get myself set up for Emerald. So then I'm going to focus on Emerald, and I'm going to pour all of my energy into these people in Emerald and continue to grow my business so that when I hit Diamond, I just continue the process. I'm going to grow, I'm going to help these people, and I'm going to get to double by December. That's what I told myself, double by December. But it's going to help me follow these steps. I'm going to do this first, then this, and every single step of the way, I'm pouring into that. I'm pouring into Ruby. I'm pouring into Emerald. I'm pouring into Diamond. And I'm leading from the front. I'm helping all of you accomplish your goals. Dear Lord in heaven, if you want to go from a Ruby to a Diamond, you do it. Sorry, somebody is kicking me like crazy. So I'm here to help. And that's what I want everybody on this call to know. like I said, whether you're new, whether you've been with me forever, Cindy, I'm thinking of you when I say that, whether you're new to this team, maybe you're not even on our team and you're a sideline sister and somebody sent you this video to help get you geared up for the year. Whatever it is, I'm here to help. I'm here for us. I can't do this without you. So I wanted to sit down and just make a quick video. I told myself it was going to be under 30 minutes. We're sitting at like 25, so woohoo, I actually followed a goal. The last thing that I do is I print out my steps to success, and this is my entire calendar year. Here's 2019. Here's 2018. I write all over these like crazy. They're all filled up. My goal is to never have a blank month ever. I think I had one last year, and that was it. So that's always a goal of mine. But I print these out for the entire year. Now, real quick, just because I don't want to contradict myself. If you are looking at our brand new planner, I'm guessing they're going to talk about this at conference. It says get your 5. So it shows 5 loyal customers and 5 distributors. Maybe they're changing our steps to success, y'all. But no matter what it is, you can add extra lines on the steps to success. Or if they come out with more, I'll print new sheets. But I have my entire year. I have my charts. And I've already printed out my entire year. 18, 19. Boom. So I hope that helped. I hope it gave you some ideas of just where to get you started this year, where you want to go, where you want to propel yourself to be. Take that glass ceiling off, just knock it right off. We're all going to the top. I'll tell you that right now. You will have people that I had somebody that joined me last month, and after 3 weeks, she was like, I haven't done anything, so I'm just going to quit. If I would have said that 4.5 years ago, I don't know where I'd be today. I know that Cami Dempsey, who is Cami Pentecost, hello, she top leader, Black Diamond, now a part of our recruiting team. I don't remember her title right now. I'm horrible. It's pregnant brain. I think it took her 6 months to sign her first distributor. What if she would have quit? Have you thought about that? What if Lauren Casamatis would have quit? Freaking Ambassador Diamond, like, hello, leading from the front. I just can't. Those people that want to quit right away, I'm going to tell you a secret. I wish I would have told my younger It Works self, let them go. Pull out Frozen Song, play Let It Go, have a tear, and then be done with it. People are going to run next to you and people are going to try to pull you down, but you don't want to be dragging anybody across the finish line. Everyone that's watching this wants to work. I'm not gonna lie, I have distributors that aren't working and I still reach out to them. I do, because maybe they'll come back and maybe they won't. But I don't spend time wishing they would come back. One of my other things that I learned, since I'm going into, I guess, pearls of wisdom here, is somebody would be like, oh, Janelle, Denise is somebody on my host to post list. Let's say Denise said, Janelle, I'm going to join you tomorrow. And then do you know what I do? I sit and I wait for Denise to join me. And then she doesn't join me tomorrow. She joins me 3 weeks from now. Well, now I've just wasted 3 weeks waiting for Denise to join me when I could have gone and gotten some other rock star instead of waiting for her. So you have these potentials for a reason. They're potentials. You're planting the seed. Do not wait for them to sign. Yes, Denise is going to sign tomorrow. If that happens, great. If it doesn't, move on. That's my pearl of wisdom. I'm not kidding you. It took me 2 years to realize that. Somebody would tell me they were going to join. I would literally call Lauren and be like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to join my team tomorrow. And I'm not even kidding you. They wouldn't join, ever. And then I wasted all this time and energy just sitting by the phone or by the computer going like this. And I wasted time waiting for them instead of going out and continuing to work my business. So there's a pearl of wisdom. Okay, I've officially almost reached 30 minutes, so I'm going to stop. But I hope you got a little something out of this video. The Made for More movie was amazing. I love Rachel Hollis. She's a mentor to me. I know many on our team. I can't wait for her next book to come out. And this is like, you want to borrow the book from me? Awesome. But those are my pearls of wisdom for today. How to get started your 2019, goals that you need to set for yourself, how to physically set up a recipe for success, and some things that I hope you learned from me that you won't make the mistake of doing in the future. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Conference is a week away. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I'm sure I will have just more love to reach out to you and pour into you guys later. So have a happy January. Let's finish the month strong and let's go kick some ass this year. Yeah? Ready? Woohoo! Okay. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for just being here and listening in, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you. Bye.